Yo, people, welcome back to Danny AFC TV. It's 10, but you know what? I've been changing the settings, and now I don't even know where to look right now. All right, that ain't gonna work, is it? Let me come over here. So I just squeeze myself in here, like I've been kind of changing shit around, and I'm feeling uncomfortable about shit now. I don't know, but guys, please the likes on the video. Do be. It feels echoey again. Please don't get the likes on the video. Do be subscribing if you're new. What is good? Real ones. I'm sure most of us have been watching the Liverpool-Everton game. I took Liverpool 2, Everton 1 today. Man, where is my luck on this? But I think I still remain top with Hank Yumi and Mr. Grievo. So it isn't a disaster. It could be worse. So technically, I make that pretty much all good. Right, do you know what? No. I'm going to have to sort this camera out a piece. Do you know what? Yeah, there you go. I don't know. Just forget the other pictures. Don't worry about my picture behind me, other hats and other sides of the place. Do you know what I mean? Guys, what is the topic of ingredients for this evening? What do we want to talk about? Obviously, it's Monday evening. It has been the Merseyside derby. Shouts out to Liverpool. Shouts out to Easy. Liverpool are back up and running. I know they were 10th before the game. I'm not sure if that's moved them significantly at the table. I will take a quick look at that. But shouts out to Easy. I think a few Liverpool fans were kind of wondering after the Arsenal game. But do you know what? As Hussein Juma said, a real one himself, Mr. Juma, he said, that's interesting. He actually did say himself, it isn't actually that hard to beat this Everton team, whether it was like, he made a reference to the counter-attacks this evening, which, yeah, he's right about. But I see the Klopp talking just before the game, and he was more like, well, do you know what? We did watch the Arsenal game. It kind of makes it easier knowing where we stand against a team like this. Not necessarily meaning we're just going to go and beat this team, but it makes it, we kind of know where we stand now or we know where we stand when we play Everton Football Club. So yes, guys, obviously without being obvious, it's going to be tonight 1-11 versus Manchester City. I don't think many people are going to be trying to start Jorginho or the Polish kid. So, like, obviously from the trio from January, I think we can only realistically talk about Leonardo Trossard. Even though he ain't my favourite player in the world, you know what I mean? I could have, like Desebri said, I could have almost went the rest of the season alone without him, do you know what I mean? Which, all right, cool, he scored against Brentford, but I made a lot of references before the January transfer window that these are the windows now that is either going to make us live or die. And what I meant by that living or dying was the kind of places where we're shopping at. Is it Morrison's? Is it Harrods? Is it Argos? And do you know what I mean? And again, we're not going to go into too much of that tonight because we've got to now kind of get it out of our system. January, let's let go of. Or maybe I'm talking to myself. Let me let go of January because maybe a lot of the Arsenal super fans and Twitter ways people and some of them overly doing it fans are still full of we're going to win the league, we're punching above our weight, and all sorts of fucking stripping. The shouts out to you, Ella. Sounds like are you Greek? Ella. I'll give you some gamudete, you know. Shout out to all the real ones though. Please be getting the likes on the video. To be subscribing if we is new. The man himself, Akers is in the house. Ella. That picture looks mad. Bruv, I wasn't trying to get the picture involved, bruv. Do you know what it is? I've kind of, let me be honest, I've kind of arranged the bed this way. I've spun the bed. I've done this. I started calling dust out. Not that I'm nasty at all, bros. I'm immaculately OCD clean here, but I called a couple of bits of dust out that I didn't even think possible that could have been in my fucking yard. And I changed everything, bros. Is the best way to put it. So this picture should never have got involved. There's a picture directly underneath it. I don't want to even be showing that. That's more just sort of like me, my daughter, my grandson. But you know what I mean? You know how YouTube stay in the YouTube police. So if I reverse, I want to reverse carefully. I might just clip it down. I totally forgot before. So yeah, the picture isn't meant to be. Do you know what? I wanted to actually get a light that goes over the picture. It's one of them ones, believe it or not. If he was in the room with me, it kind of sparkles up a little bit, bro. It sparkles up. It does shining. So yeah. But okay, guys, shout out to all the real ones. Do be getting the likes on the video. Do be subscribing if we're new. Let's leave the Leonardo Trossard, Jorginho. Apart from if you want to just say, isn't it lucky we got squad players? But yeah, let's leave the January window alone. Obviously, it's done. It's history. Now we've got to look forward. And when I say look forward, it is obviously Man City on Wednesday. A draw, acceptable. A win, perfect. A defeat, honestly talking, I'm not sure if we'll see top again this season. If you study Manchester City's next 5 games, for me, real talk, they're all winnable. And I'm not even questioning, like, they're all this away at Forest, away at this one, away at it's 3 away. In the next 4, they've got 3 away games. But it's away at Palace, away at Bournemouth, and away at Forest. Guys, honestly, Forest, go fuck yourself. I don't care if they've done well in 2023. Steve Cooper, man, I'd like to give you a congratulations, but Man City will fuck you up, innit? Crystal Palace, Patrick Vieira, I love you. Lokonga, dig in. You're going to get beat up, innit? Sorry, like Palace. It'll be a heroic 1-0 defeat for Palace at home. Bournemouth, they'll go down fighting also. 4-0 against Man City. And they've got 1 easy home game as well. So, guys, yes, this is the time of day when if we're ever going to show bottle, a bit of brawn, a bit of muscle this season, yes, it's going to have to come against Manchester City this very effing Wednesday. Guys, do get the likes on the video. Do be subscribing if we is new. Sharma, good evening. What are you saying? Are we feeling down at Chelsea? How's everything standing? Is Potter into the end of the season, I take it? I don't think we'll be making no rash moves down at the old bridge, SW6 and all that sort of caper. But how's things gelling? I can't lie. Enzo looks all right. I'm not going to begrudge you on your £106 million midfielder. Slightly overpriced, very fucking possibly. But do you know what? He looks like, what is he, 23 years old as well? Lovely age. Do you know what I mean? Mykhailo Mudryk, I would like your honest opinion thus far. Don't worry, I'm not getting at you. There's a fucking echo going on. Under my fucking echo. Where was I? Yeah, Mykhailo. I'm not going to be starting on Mykhailo just yet. I'll be starting on Mykhailo in about 2 months if he's still getting hurled off at half time, etc. I'm wondering, is it the Chelsea system? I'm wondering, is it he's just fresh to the Premier League? Listen, he played in Ukraine, innit? Or wherever. Yeah, he played in Ukraine. So I'm afraid to say, without disrespecting any league in world football, go below me, innit? You could be playing against fucking... Again, I don't even want to start throwing out names out there because I'm well too rude for that. Do you know what I mean? I'll start throwing out all sorts of shit. So, yeah, I think that could be a reality check number 1 from Mykhailo Mudryk. I still think he's going to be a fucking unbelievable player. I'm actually going to start wondering already, though. That's why I'm asking your opinion, Sharma, and I'm going to stay hotly and tightly linked to your name until you answer me. Is at Chelsea, they're fucking unfair, innit? And he won't get bundles of time. Like, it could be a God blessing for him if Potter was to get sacked at the end of the season. And you know what? Whoever comes in at the end, whether it be a Simeone, an Antonio Conte, a Pochettino, Tuchel bring him home, Mourinho bring him home, whatever Chelsea would go and decide to do with themselves, I think it would obviously give Mykhailo Mudryk again a clean slate. But is it clean slate time? Like, I don't know. I haven't heard. I've got a couple of Chelsea fans out there. I'm going to ask them what their opinions is early doors on Mykhailo Mudryk. I know a couple of Arsenal fans think for him so far. Do you know what I mean? But that could be them more kind of, do you know what I mean? Salty ones. Do you know what I mean? Right. Todd Bowley wants Harry Class A cocaine. Class A cocaine, apparently. It wouldn't surprise me. But what about Christopher Nkunku then? I hear that one's pretty much done. Kane, London, makes sense. Kane is never leaving the Premier League. I think we've sort of seen a couple of things and a couple of interviews recently. I've now did get past Jimmy Greaves' record at Tottenham. That could be an inkling for me. That honestly, we all hate Tottenham, but I'm not trying to mug them off at it. Who cares? I've got a falling apart league title to worry about. So, but honestly, Harry Kane. That could be the first inkling that he's actually ready to piss off from them. Well, it isn't like he hasn't been ready before. He would have joined Man City and Pep Guardiola at the drop of a hat, but it didn't quite work out for him. And obviously, David Levy's a motherfucker. Obviously, you wouldn't try and make no kind of agreement with David Levy, saying, all right, cool. If I stay another season, will you let me go at the end of the season? Because that motherfucker will tell you I never said such a thing because he's a motherfucker like that. Shouts out to Tyler jumping in. What else? Shouts out to you, T. But yeah, I don't know. How deep? I don't know. See, what's worse for a Tottenham player, joining Chelsea or Man U, or is it absolutely irrelevant? I suppose it isn't Arsenal, so it wouldn't really matter. I think the only time they'd have to panic, bruvs, who said this? You, my brother, offend the moment. What if it was honestly, say it was like, listen, it's no secret, innit? I think we all kind of know Harry Kane supports Arsenal. Well, listen, we've all seen images of him as a kid in the O2 kit, innit? With some really dodgy looking, funny, like Freddie Ljungberg style haircut. Providing that picture is a real one, but I'm sure it is anyway. But Harry Kane, imagine if it was, all right, Arsenal, Tottenham, Man United going in for Harry Kane. Now you would actually see the Tottenham fans getting more agitated. Like, it would be one thing for these little pricks from N17 to lose Harry Kane to Man United. Yes, they've always lost Berbatov, whatever. They've lost Teddy Sheringham. Do you know what I mean? They've lost strikers to Man United. I've very good Robin Van Persie, Arsenal, coming to think about it. But they've lost strikers to Manchester United Football Club before. So nothing new. Chelsea. Yes, I know Chelsea don't like Tottenham. Tottenham don't like Chelsea. It's a London thing. But again, it would be still so different because it would be a London thing if it was Arsenal going for Harry Kane and then just the whole go fuck yourself. Why our record goal scorer? There's a lot of clubs that could do with Harry Kane, bros. I'll be honest with you, bros. I don't know what you think, Arby. If Harry Kane was to come available at the end of the season and Arsenal actually had a few quid to put around, even though we can't get Moses Seider over the line, even though we buy squad players from Spenzia, Jacob, even though we buy someone that wasn't wanted with 5 months on his contract, Brighton, Trossard. Anyway, pretending we did have unlimited amounts of money and we put in a bid for Harry Kane, I wonder where Harry Kane would stand on that. Sol Campbell style. If Arsenal bought themselves a prime Vinny Jr. and a prime Harry Kane, yeah, I'm just saying that. And he actually saying, all right, fuck, they've just bought Vinny Jr. Their defence is good. They've got Gabriel. They've got Saliba. I wonder what actually Harry Kane say. Do you know what? Well, if I'm going to join Chelsea, I may as well join a more settled ship at Arsenal. But anyway, I'm sure it's probably unrealistic as on, you know what I mean? Unless he was on a free transfer, I'm pretty convinced Arsenal would go nowhere near Harry Kane or anyone else from Tottenham. The great Wenger bringing in Sol Campbell, hey? How the mind boggles. How the mind got boggles. Guys, please hit the likes on the video. Do be subscribing if you're new. Where is everyone this evening? There's going to be people getting sacked out here. Shouts out to you, Linda. Shouts out to Ty. Shouts out to Lee Akers. And all of the real ones that are in the place. Shouts out to you, E. Guys, Austin Trusty. I know I have actually mentioned his name for about a week now. But again, there's no smoke about fire. And there's a couple of different suggestions going on. We signed Austin Trusty, as far as I know, for about £1.8 million. Is there an instant profit in Austin Trusty? I actually thought he was younger than his age. He's 24. I would not dare call him old at 24. But I actually thought this kid was more 19, 20, going out on loan to Birmingham City and coming back a prime 20-year-old of a season's experience and maybe going out again, coming back 21. Do you know what I mean? Sort of Saliba style, if you like. But yeah, he's 24 and I don't know. He has kept his place at Birmingham. I do actually think he's been all right. But obviously, I'm going to rule his Arsenal career out and just say, come on, let's just look for money. Number one, because Gabriel isn't actually an injury-prone player, and we've actually already bought the kid from Spenzia, Poland, Jacob, Awar, that guy there. So again, Austin Trusty, I take it he's there to hopefully make Arsenal a couple of quid in the summer, if possible. Possibly along with maybe Holdings, Lokongas, or one of our left backs. I don't want to upset no one. Tierney, Tavares, something like that. And I'll be tempted, seriously, obviously. Like some people said, we could go for Moises Seider and Rice. Well, then, do you know what? If that's the way it is, I sell Granit Xhaka immediately, Jorginho immediately, Lokonga immediately. And I'll just bring in them two fucking superstars with Partey and, I don't know, bring Charlie Patino home. Contrary to what my good friend, and I do believe it was Yui, said about a month ago on the stream, that Charlie Patino had signed a 2-year deal with Arsenal. Danny AFC TV is about to tell you, dun, dun, Charlie Patino is still contractless. He is still in the mist, in the wilderness. He doesn't know what his future holds. And believe me, when I tell you I had to go look at this UE because I wasn't convinced and you said it, and I've had it confirmed that Charlie Patino, Arsenal don't know what to do. Charlie Patino is relaxed. He hears teams like Barcelona and Borussia Dortmund are actually keeping tabs on him. He's on loan at Blackpool, so he's probably not having a heart attack about coming back to Arsenal. Not that I'm saying he wouldn't like to play for Arsenal, but he probably doesn't fancy his chances at Arsenal. Not when we sign 31-year-old midfielders from Chelsea, who are clearly going to be there next season. Not when we probably give a new contract. I don't begrudge him, but to Onini, 31, who will obviously then be there next season. Not when we love Thomas Partey and Granit the Great so much that they'll both be 31 and still there next season. I don't see where the 19-year-old Charlie Patino plays football. I'm not sure where Emil Smith Rowe plays football no more. Vieira, I don't get every time I see him. But hey, we need to start getting positive, guys. So let's start smacking a couple of likes on the video. Let's be subscribing if we're new. I'm going to run into a couple of bits of football, Arsenal-related and Premier League information of today. And then we're going to jump straight into the catch. So Austin Trusty, the 24-year-old on loan Birmingham defender, has made it quite clear he would love to come back and play for the team that he considers the best in the world. He was a 1.8 million signing from, I think, Colorado Rapids. He may as well fuck off somewhere else and cash in and get as much money as possible for him. Inter Milan, though, yes, I am right. Striker Lautaro Martinez has been linked with Arsenal and Manchester United today. Sources in Italy say Inter Milan are now ready to let him go. They would rather finance the signing of, or the permanent signing, sorry, of Lukaku, get him home properly to Inter Milan. And again, money is tight in Italy. Let's ask Juventus, let's ask AC Milan, who's struggling. And Inter Milan are already preparing to sell one or two players because of their floppage. I'm going to call it their floppage in the Serie A title race this season. Napoli, I think, are a minimum 9-10 points ahead, away and dry in Italy. I doubt anyone's going to catch them. West Ham want to sign Reiss Nelson on a free transfer. That must be giving the West Ham fans all kinds of joy for the summer, thinking, yes, Reiss is on his way. I don't want to disrespect Reiss Nelson, and I think there is a good club out there, probably a London one as well, on the verges of London. Luton would have done for him, do you know what I mean? I don't know, but he wasn't quite Chelsea or anything level. Anyway, Victor Roque, no smoke without fire. Shouts out to WB and UE on this one, because I'd heard nothing about him until I started digging for this kid. Watched a couple of clips, and then done a couple of other more journalism-style digging and research. Now, it appears, but then again, a lot of things appears. It appeared Arsenal wanted Hendrick a couple of months ago, but it actually appears Arsenal are actually ready to fight. But then again, when you hear the teams after him, Bayern Munich, PSG, Barcelona, Real Madrid, I'm not going to count any. There is names from Italy, but I'm not going to count them all because they're all broke, so I'm going to allow that. But Chelsea, Man United, Liverpool, Barcelona, PSG, Real Madrid, Barcelona, and Bayern Munich all are after the kid who turns 18 this month. And you know when you turn 18 in Brazil, that means you're actually legally allowed to leave the country. You have done your contractual duels, you stay to your 18, and you get as much money for your fucking Atletico Palmeiras, your fucking Flamengo, whoever the fuck you are and want to be. Anyways, yes, Victor Roque, this is a guy to actually keep an eye on. It seems like Arsenal will fight Barcelona and Real Madrid. We know a lot about these South American players. Yes, they go Real Madrid or Barcelona. It has already been said he favours a move to Spain. But of course, with a club the size of Arsenal Football Club, you could never rule it out. His family allegedly have already said they would love to talk to Arsenal and see what the Londoners have to offer. Let's keep an eye on this Victor Roque situation. Where are we now? Charlie Patino, still no contract. A couple of months left on his deal. Are Arsenal going to let him go? Is he going to be a free agent in the summer? Because I know he's out of contract. Charlie Patino, 19 years old, wants the next, I don't know, the Jack Wilshere, but then again, I'm going to call him the Jack Wilshere, was fucked from the start. But anyway, the next whatever he was, who signed from Luton many seasons ago. Moises Salcedo has told close friends he fears his Arsenal dream is over. So do I, mate. We're not bidding for you in the summer, I'm afraid to say. Sabitzer is ready to stay full-time in England. I can't really put a judgment on this guy. I don't know. He's made a couple of substitute appearances for Man United. Ruben Neves exclusive. U-turn. I would love a move to Barcelona, but I would consider any of England's top four, their finest. Interesting. Manchester City, as I reported last night, are going English in the summer. Bacon, eggs, chips, beans, ash bran, fucking fried slice. That actually equals Maddison, Declan Rice, and Jude Bellingham. Unbelievably. Who is going to have to make way? They're already in financial hot water. I'm wondering how they could possibly try and run this one in the summer. Newcastle are alerted to the availability of Milan Kovac-Savic. Newcastle are ready in a £45 million bid with a £10 million signing on fee to tempt the Serbian to Tyneside. The fog and the time is on minds. Liverpool, 3 world-class players required. Allegedly, I'm hearing that the American, what are they called again? The KS, no, what are they called? The Blomey family. Them there are actually going to invest in Liverpool in the summer. Rumours are they could be ready to sell the club, but they know they need an injection of money and possibly another title charge before they get the silly amounts of money that they probably want for Liverpool Football Club. Moises Caicedo again, Chelsea, Liverpool, Arsenal. It won't go away. It's going to continue all the way to the summer, guys. And Tielemans says he's ready to extend his Premier League career. His time ain't done. He sees himself staying in the Premier League even after his free exit from Leicester. What am I fucking up to with this camera? After his free exit from Leicester City in summer. Guys, please hit the likes on the video. Do be subscribing if we is new. Tyler, I had a mad day. I know, bros. Oh, God. As far as fucked up days go, Tyler, glad you're safe, chilling, blazing, relaxing. Have a beer. Has a good evening. Guys, remember the Arsenal-Manchester City game for the... Man, I forgot the time. I forgot the name. The Friday, the weekend warm-up show. Please get your results in. Don't panic. Obviously, the fixture's on Wednesday, but Arsenal-Manchester City does count. Number 1, it's an Arsenal channel. Number 2, rearranged fixture or not. This one counts. I was so close today again. Liverpool 2, Everton 0, I said. I was Liverpool 1. Fuck off. Liverpool 2, Everton 1, I said. I actually thought Sims would come up and could give me a goal. I do believe, I haven't checked today, I don't think nobody got 2-0. Let's have a quick look on the real ones. Right, I said 2-1. UE said 2-1, 2-2, 0-0, 1-0, 2-1, 2-1. No, I said that. 1-4, 1-0, 2-2, 1-1, 1-1. 1, 2, and 3-0. Nope, not absolutely one person got that one right. So me, Hanyumi, and me, Hanyumi, and Grivo lead the league 2, 2, and 2. And there's a few other boys down there with one. I know. I actually don't know who's got what. Shouts out to all the real ones. Shane Smith-Rowe is out. We miss him as an option coming on as a sub. So that means, if Emil Smith-Rowe and Vieira was there, I'm not getting into entanglement with you. So who actually comes off the bench first? Whether you need someone on the wing, whether you need a number 10 to drag Odegaard's way self off the pitch. How do you change it? Where does Emil Smith-Rowe play for you going forward? Would you even try him as a false 9? People are saying try Trossard as a false 9 on Wednesday evening. Guys, please hit the likes on the video. Do subscribe if you're new. Bang, where are we? Not sure. Hold on. And you are brilliant. I love it. You're thinking the same way. Great minds think alike. Not sure Vieira is going to make it. Doesn't do enough when he has a chance. Hopefully, excellent achievement. What? Bros, you could give him an extra extension on his knob, bros. He's never. I don't know, bros. Again, I've always said it. He makes Sammy and Nasri look absolutely blench. He's a bit lightweight. And as you said, every time he does come off the bench, he offers 0 dodgy free kicks in the last minute of games. I don't know. He's just funny. The other day, he was funny when he come off the bench. I don't know. He offers nothing more apart from just being a bit funny. So, yeah. All of them mean UE was saying we've got to get Emil Smith out of this club quickly and crash in on him. Yeah, no. I'll tell you what we're going to do is we're going to reverse on that and we're going to lose a fuck of amount of money on Vieira. Just fuck him off for 10 mil as fast as we can. If any poor motherfucker out there would actually give us 10 million for the guy Arteta felt necessary to spend 35 million in. Fuck knows why. What did you see, Arteta, that everyone else hasn't seen so far? I think he's actually probably got a brilliant left foot and a brilliant cross on him. Whether he's got the time in the Premier League to kind of execute that kind of cross. But even from free kicks and corners, I'm not really seeing. I don't know. No, he's offered me fuck all. Apart from just someone to laugh at of a dodgy goat in about 4 stone. I don't know. Big up to yourself. Good evening, Luca. I come on and send the link. I send the link. I think I've got it for the moment. Don't be offended. Stay right there. I bet you've already gone. You probably thought I see that ages ago. No, brother. I go through the comments one by one. Not the minute that you actually bang, press send. If you're there, who knows? We might even think about it just for an extended entertainment level for 5 minutes. Luca. You fancy a bit, bro? You want to go toe to toe with a king? Fancy, son? What about my name? What you say my name for? Good evening. Laugh out loud. Hazard. That was strange. YouTube, Twitter, Phil, Feds, Danny, AOC TV, bros. You don't know, bros. Bros, I'm gonna have to, when I go out now, bros, even though it's pink and it's shiny, bros, I'm gonna have to start wearing my hat a little bit lower, just like this, bros. It's like I'm overly not into the feds or something like that, bros. Like, oh no, people are looking at me again, bros. It's all getting ever so spooky and strange out here. I got bumped on my scores. Bros, I'm going through your scores one last time, bros. Right, I'm getting a fucking Premier League scores out. Screw you, E. He's now got me into my feelings. I'm now dropping a full Hazard on him. Right, Hazard, you in the base? Bollocks to you, E. Premier League scores. Fuck you, E. Saturday. Right, UE, would you agree? And I'm talking just to you, my Turkish brother. You did request the scores of. Forget the order was the order. Yeah, don't tell me I twisted your order, bros, because I'll start throwing fire down the fire. I'll put fire on the stream. So you went 2-1, 3-1, 2-1, 2-1, 2-1. I actually noticed the day you said two, I thought, fuck me, he likes a bit of 2-1, didn't he? I remember thinking to myself the day I was writing the scores down, fuck me, you bollocks. I'll go directly to where the fuck you sent it to me. Below me. Right, watch this. Where the fuck did you send it to me? I'm gonna go and find you. Yeah, sorry guys, don't worry about this. I'm just going to make sure my Turkish brother ain't in his feelings, and there's no need to be all fucking worried about it. If I'm not reading nothing until I find. Here we go. I do agree that. I don't want to show you, UE. UE, screw you, but that is just. Oh, God. Breathe. It. Right. There we go. Let me make sure I do much. I thought, you know what? I was staring like that. He's probably thinking, yeah, see, I got bumped. Bros, I was looking at your scores like they're the results, checking them there, thinking, hold on, he's got fucking all of them right. What a fool that I am. Oh, God, bros, I'm reading your results. You fucking idiot, Danny. Right, you said 2-1. You said 3-1. Yep. 2-1, 2-1, 2-1. Bros, your results are exactly the fucking same. Now let's get the official Premier. I wrote them down right, bros. So that's blow me number one. So I did, in fact, get UE's results right to take him out of his feelings. Now, result number one, 1-1. UE put 2-1 the fucking West Ham way. Arsenal drew 1-1. UE, in fact, said 3-1. Crystal Palace and Brighton drew 1-1. UE, in fact, said Crystal Palace would win 2-1. He went 2-1, 2-1, 2-1 for a minute now. So every other game, Fulham won 2-0. Nope, Forest didn't score one, I'm afraid. He also said Leicester would win 2-1. Nope, they scored 2 more than that, UE. They scored 4. Where are we? Then he said 0-2. I'm afraid to say Southampton scored 1, but Wolves did get 2. Do you want half a fucking point? Do you want half a fucking point? I'm going to stick it around UE for this. And Bournemouth 1, Newcastle 1. Bros, I'm going to give you a fucking Blue Peter badge because that's what you got correct. Mwah! I said 2-1 to the Newcastle, man. Sunday service. He said 2-1 to Leeds. It was fucking 2-0 Man United. He then fucking claimed that Man City and Villa, it would be a fucking 1-1 fucking draw. That didn't happen either. And today you said it would be 2-1. The exact same as Danny AFC TV. We both got bumped today. UE, I'd just like to confirm that the Feds, the Crown prosecution, and everyone else has dropped all charges. YouTube, I didn't know what charge they laid upon your beautiful fucking head, but all charges have been dropped by the Crown prosecution, by the CPS, the police, everyone. Yeah, it's all fair, love, and war here. Right. Anyone else want to say I fucking bumped him on this game? Right. His reflection. What do you mean, my reflection? You fucking yes, yeah. What are you talking about? Right, that's a bit fucking dodgy, isn't it? Is my TV on? Right, people are speaking. Yeah, WB, help me out. What's going on, bruv? Everyone, bruv, I'm feeling all hot like. Fuck, you know. WB said I knocked it. No. Offend them, said I knocked him. Hold on, guys. I'll do the scores when I get the sheet from Danny. But I'll fucking check the scores. Everyone's shit. The only people, can you tell me, Man? Oh no, you did yesterday. Manny went 3-0. I told you that was for yesterday. And Grievo went 2-1 today, innit? They were the only two people, only you had their scores, Manny and Grievo. But you did tell me, Manny said 3-0 for Liverpool, and Grievo went 1-2 for Everton. It's like I'm a ghost man out here. How are you, man? Bruv. I'm gearing. Yeah, but gearing, you know. I'm gearing towards Man City, bruv. I'm wondering if I should drop into the ends tomorrow. Obviously, I know all of the 8 pictures, all of the new artwork is all completed around the stadium. I think that cost Arsenal. I think WB told me he read somewhere it was £5 million. Ain't we lucky they spent that £5 million, isn't it, on some fucking pictures during the January window? Ain't we lucky we got Trossard? I don't know. Anyway, my score must have been changed, bro. I blame. Bros, if you do you know what, bros? I want to give you a fair shout. If you said it was WB, bros, I would have said something up, and I'm going to blame Lee Mason for my scores. Go on, bros. I blame that cunt as well, to be honest with you. Shouts out to you, Jean RB. Bare VAR in the place. And bros, what is your apology mean? Nothing. Squat at the end of the season. If we lost that title by a point, man, oh god, I could see it now. I'd like to see what Thomas Frank said as well. Clever German guys. So it's like, do you know what? I have to admit, it hasn't become that hard beating Arsenal. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, they play 1-1 to 11. He literally said it. They play 1-1 to 11. And they play one way. Do you know what I mean? It was almost like he said, I wish I could play fucking Arsenal every week. Shouts out to Thomas Frank, innit? VAR has come through. He is offside with his scores. Yeah, I know. Do you know what it was? He got caught deliberating. It was them 2-1s. He was starting around with them because he went 2-1, 2-1, 2-1. He started flinging so many 2-1s out there. It was like, you know what? One of them will fucking come in. That's like Ishmael. I'll be playing fucking roulette. Then if I hit 22 and red every time and lower, upper in William, if I keep it in the button here, it's a fucking law of the averages. It has to happen, bastard. 25 minutes later, Ishmael's now fucking shaking the machine off its fucking foundations. You know what I mean? Because he said he'd been fucking knocked out here. Daniel, good evening. For some odd reason, I actually think we'll bounce back versus City. I love your confidence. I do think it's odd. I do I base that just on our last 4 performances, bros. We've been dog shit, piss poor, wank, and then not very good. In any particular order you like. Shouts out to you, Daniel. I blame Lee Mason, Aubameyang, VAR, Piers Morgan, and Lee Gunner. Do you know what, bros? I tell you what, I blame Lee Mason, Lee Gunner, Morgan and Aubameyang. They just can't. They're just bros. I don't want to hear none of them. Yeah, I blame. Yes, I blame Gunner. I blame Lee Mason. I blame a bit of the acute wind that was going on that day. The way the flags was pushing, it made the VAR man a bit chilled. I don't think he knew what was going on. The camera angles, I don't know. They were drawing the lines. Do you know what I mean? Like, what do you have to do? You have to get them Daniela Westbrook in to come in and fucking put a couple of red lines down for you. Because I tell you what, girl, all right, they might not have been red lines, but that girl knows how to do a couple of lines, and she knows how to knock out lines consistently. That is the EastEnders fucking actress. Do you know what I mean? I know a couple of other people that can do a couple of them lines. But you know, if you want to get them lines straight, you know what I mean? Just call in someone that does some lines. Ty, what are you saying, bros? Dan, it's going to be a quick one for me. I'm going to be out 5:10. Tyler, respect to you. Stay safe. Give me a little text later on, 11:30 when I bounce off of here. There is a conspiracy from the Premier League this weekend on my scores. Bros, here's the deal, bros. To make it fair, I have to submit the sheets in, bros. So that does mean, and I get paranoid myself, RB, that they do know what scores me and you have actually requested, bro. I shit myself up, bro, as well, bros. I am paranoid, but I had to submit our scores in to the financial fair play police, basically. So, this sheet had to get handed over, bro. Everyone's score had to be seen, you know what I mean? Financial fair play, fair use policy, all of that kind of fuckery. I'm going 22. 2-2, sorry. I think, what are you fucking talking about? Do you know what? AFC Governor's gone 2-2, and I was tempted to say 2-2. So it's like every fucker out here is going to say 2-2. And do you know what you're all going to force me to do? Change the score. Do you know what? I'll get it right. I was about that for a bit of spin around karma. So AM here. AM here. 8 million? AMs? Laugh out loud, you know. I'm here. Well, we are. It is going to be a long day, bro. You're going to have one psycho day tomorrow, but say absolutely no more. You are going to have a psycho day. I'm off in a bit too. Been busy myself. Absolutely fantastic. Congratulations. Guys, everyone, get the... I'm going 2-1, bro. Surprise, surprise. Your scores, yeah. I did the... Bros, 2-1. 3-1 Arsenal, 2-1, 2-1, 2-1. Bros, you should have just said Arsenal 2-1 as well. Bros, you would have had a whole clean line of fucking 2-1s. But I can't wait till next Friday. What are you going to go? 1-0, 3-1. You're going to go 1-0 all the way across the board. 1-0, 1-0, 1-0, 1-0. Shh, 1-0, what? Shh, 1-0, 0-1, 1-0, 1-0, 1-0. Shouts out to you, bros. I'd love to see you in the betting shop as well, bro. To see your theory behind it. Go trap 6. He's in the fucking red and black. The red and black is like AC Milan. Yes, bro. It's there. Hazard, where the fuck did you disappear to, bros? Hazard is a Hazard. Can I call you Hazard? That's a good name for you, isn't it? Hazard. You are hazardous, bros. There's some of the things you say, bros. Arteta's a hero. We're still going to win the league. You back us to win 2. Fuck me, you being serious? What, 2-1 Arsenal? Hold on, let's have a little shut up for a second. 2-1 Arsenal is that one, bros? Because I'm going to say that's inconclusive knowing you now. Bro, you'll twist it. 2-1 to who? if the 2's for, I take it 2's for the home team, though. That's the rules on the stream. So I take it until you tell me something different. You've gone 2-1 Arsenal. Fuck, you know. Oh, shit. Come like Kobe out here. Kobe, go. Kobe time. I don't know if Kobe plays that same shit that they were playing last night, yeah? Or was it called the Super Fuckery, Super Bowl? Did you actually see Rihanna? Is she preggers? Don't know about that big red tracksuit she was wearing, but fuck me. She's lovely, isn't she? She's fucking lovely. And I can't lie. I'll stand under that fucking umbrella any day of the week. But guys, please, what are we thinking? Arsenal, Man City, win, lose or draw? Anyone involved in the game? Danny, UE, Hazard, Hanyumi, Agers, WB, Jumar, Daniel He dropped us out, Linda, Jean RB dropped us out, Blazer dropped us out, AFC Governor has gone 2-2. Do you know what? I'll do this later. Luca wasn't involved, Tyler wasn't involved, Sophie. I'll have to ask her for a prediction on that. I'm going 1-0 Arsenal. Cool. You know you never entered your results, though, you fuckwit. 3-1 City from WB. All right, so 1-0 from Tyler anyway. I can't get Tyler involved, but this next to his name, I'm going to write 1-0 so I remember anyway, just so I know he's a G for getting it, right? So Tyler's got his first score in, even though it counts for absolutely deadly squad. Not because I don't want to, just people say I was bending the rules. Will is someone I have to ask. Martin on Twitter, I'd have to ask. And Manny and Grievo, I'm going to have to ask. So, yeah, guys, I'll have to fuck. Tomorrow, I'm going to have to message every one of these bastards. Well, they're not bastards, sorry. Yui, Hazard, Akers, WD, Jamar, Linda, Governor, Sophie, Will, Tap, and Tap is Martin, sorry, Manny and Grievo. Where's WB scored? I'll need one from WB as well, so I know he's been authentic. Shit, he's just said it, 3-1. So I know he's been authentic. Guys, I'm not going to take the scores now because I don't want it. Just because I don't want it. Did you see me under the umbrella? What, is that actually a picture of Rihanna? Can I open my screen? How do I open my umbrella? Ella, A. You was fantastic, my girl. Ty, hope you're good, man. Let me know if you need help. Bro, Ty's in a A sticky one, bros. I might even have to give you a little slide text later, Yui, bros. Tyler's a real one in that, but yeah, I don't know unless he does it all anyway. But anyway, 2-1 Arsenal. I can't go against that. Shouts out to you, Akers. Akers is still in the building. Fantastic job. Akers, who are you putting number up front? Is it Martinelli or Trossard or even, obviously, Nketiah? Tyler, same question to you. Would you go Nketiah, Trossard, Martinelli up front? I don't know. Something needs to be changed from the front three, bruvs. It wasn't working. Saka looked, I don't know, not himself, but then I don't know, no one looked themselves. Odegaard, everyone, man. The only thing I hope is obviously it's Man City and the players can actually get themselves up for this game, like literally G themselves up for what is going to be an almost title decider, bro. Listen, if Man City go on and beat us and win and they go top of the league, I think that will give them the momentum to go on and win the league. Yes, I do. And the next 4 fixtures is rather easy for them. Away at Forest, fuck off. Away at Bournemouth, fuck off. Home to some dickheads, bollocks. And then again, away to some minor Palace or something. I'm afraid to say, Man City went through a sticky January just like us. And they've come through it somehow, even though they've been shit better than us because they're right up our asses now. All they've got to do is come to the Emirates on Wednesday, slap our ass. We're already second. Come 5 to 10 fucking Wednesday night. Lee Akes is walking out that stadium thinking, oh shit. Well, it was nice, wasn't it, Lee, being top for a little while, eh? It's taking part of that counts, isn't it, Lee? Lee will start going nuts. What do you mean? Some fan will probably walk past Akers out the stadium. Well, yes, I know. Well, we're punching above our weight anyway. It's still a top 4 fight, so no problem. It's all good. Ha 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 ha. Off our way we go. Lee Akers will run up behind the geezer. Come here, cat. What did I do? What did I do to you, boy? Stop it. Leave me alone. It's fucking fans like you. Just see you, boy. Oh, mate. I have to adjust myself for that, like seriously, adjusting balls, like hot cock and balls. Shouts out to Akers on that. Akers, don't do anything I'm saying on this stream, bros. Go there, behave, go home. Because I tell you what, I could just imagine it now, the shit. So, we are going to be all right. See, now you have to look at our fixtures against their fixtures. We've still got a game in hand. We are still top. Don't worry. It says we're second, but we're still top. Thank you, brother. But seriously, I've got a mad day. Yeah, you really. As far as mad day goes tomorrow, bros, I'd be so fucking pissed if I was tired right now because the first thing he has to do is just long. Anyway, I'm seriously not even on my heart. Just fuck that. I don't have to tell God. I'll phone you later. Anything involved with any Turks from North London? Nah, nothing like that. Thankfully, bros. Absolutely, you're a real one. You're a fucking G. Drop any play Trossard. Anyone agree with that? I'm going Martinelli, Saka, and anyone but Nketiah. So Trossard will do, I suppose. Trossard did score against Brentford. Trossard on the left. Saka on the right. Ty Messenger. What the fuck's going on here? Interesting. All right. Tierney is in for Gabby too. What do you mean for Gabby? Not for Martinelli, for Zinni? You trying to put Zinni forward or something? What are you trying to do there, Lee? What are you up to, Sam? What are you trying to do there? I don't get that. No, I don't. Oh, you bro. Yeah, I know. Obviously, bro. So exactly, I know. It was good while it lasted, bro. I know it was lovely while it lasted. Phil, Sam. Just so I know you like the piece. So if we're second, come 5 to Wednesday on Wednesday night, what are you going to do first, bro? You're going to go into a kebab shop and pound someone? You're going to go into your local McDonald's and start rowing? You're going to go into a Costa Coffee, kick open the barista? Oh, fuck me. Well, microphone's almost over the arse over tip. Phil, what are you going to do? What are you going to do about it, Sam? What are you going to do, Phil? If it was, I would squash it for you. Don't worry, bro. It's never normally as bad as you think it will be. I hear that, bro. Love to you, Yui. You banging that booze yet? Nah, bro. No, bro. Straight Coca-Cola vibes. Nah, bro. Oh, bro. Even the smell of it right now kind of freaks me out, bro. It smells like rat piss or something. Oh, God. Oh, as I said the other night, mate, the same geezer that's in the stream there above you, this one here, I went out with him and I went out with Big Ted. It was a couple of Thursdays ago. Bruv, Arsenal Everton was Saturday. I fucking slept through the game. I was fucking sick consistently all the way through to about Saturday night. No, man, bruvs, I'm fucking done, Phil. Phil, hold on, last time, and I don't watch EastEnders. Didn't you knock the old booze on the head as well, Sam? Just asking. Oh, fuck. I said 3-0. That was actually my first prediction, and now I'm not sure. Well, I haven't made a second prediction, so that is my only prediction at the moment. I actually did say 3-0. I think Akers said 2-0, but he switched it now because he can't go against the Arsenal. He never would. It feel like he's jinxing the club. I know what he's no. He's like, no. But guys, are we getting the likes on the video? Likes. Please be subscribing if you're new. Are Arsenal's title aspirations and dreams over again? I tell you what, the momentum, and then do you know what? They've got 4 very, very, very winnable games, man. Away to Forest, away to Bournemouth, home to some fuckers, and then it's away to Palace. Like, they've got an easy run now. They're up and running if they beat us, guys. Is any further forward? Fuck. Tierney O'Mara's. He's a better defender than Zimmy. Buzz, when you say further forward, are you talking midfield or as part of the front three? Because it's either here, centre, or then the front three, bros. Where are you slotting them in? That's the only bit I don't get. It makes a stiff left-hand side, bros, but is it the one attacking-wise? Zimmy, Saka, Nketiah? You're probably not meaning as a front three, though. I'm sure you ain't. But how you mean, I have no idea. What's your special? Anything you like, bruv. Curry goat rice, jerk chicken, rice, step on the peas. Fucking ridiculous. You got it, the old English roast as well, son. Seriously. Fucking roast potato. You could hear it crack from downstairs. Right? Cracking and fluffy in the middle and all like that. Bruv, even when I make a fucking straight green salad, it's orgasmic, bruv. I'm so sorry. There's absolutely zero. I can't do. Make 2 spaghetti bolognese, 1 for real motherfuckers that eat meat and 1 vegan one. The vegan one tastes just as fucking beautiful, nutritious and delicious, just like the fucking normal mince one that you buy at Tesco. Do you know what I mean? There's 0 I can't do, bruvs. Honestly, seeing is believing. Bruvs, if I was to make you a burger, straight them in. We don't go and buy it, you know what I mean? We're fucking straight them inside. You know what I mean? A bit of Worcester sauce, bit of salt, bit of pepper. You know what I mean? A little bit of ketchup. I'm feeling in a fucking devious mood. Start smashing it up. The smallest, come like McDonald's, fine onions that you can hardly fucking see. You chop it for 15 minutes. You just get your hand moving in that kind of fucking. The camera you can. You know what I mean? Fling that in. Fucking mix. Bang. Clap, 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 clap. On the grill. Without spitting, of course. What were you drinking? Absinthe. Fuck, ask this geezer. I don't know. I remember just because it was a bird serving us, and I wanted to do a bit like I wanted to do a little football factory thing, just like Lee Akers would have approved of. So we had beers on the bar, and I remember couple of tequilas, or some bollocks like that started raving out my mouth. She probably gave me some Sambuca instead, because I started saying the tequila tastes like rat piss, and then I don't know. I got fresh air, and I remember nothing else. That's about that. Good evening. Absent sober. No. Last time I was on the sauce, and he set the Vic on fire, the old mum in here. Oh, dear. Danny can cook anything, bro. Real chef there. Thank you so much, Ty. Yeah, Tyler's had the good experience of tasting that good food, bruvs. Seriously. I see his whole facial expression like it's like shit. I say we need to stop worrying about City. They aren't firing. We need to take the game. I tell you one thing on that statement. I love cutting it. Seriously, I'll read it in 1 second. Villa kind of have lost their edge over the last couple of weeks on the Emery. I did watch their performance, Villa 2, Leicester 4. Even though I do believe Leicester have kind of turned the corner. Villa, piss poor at the back. I don't know. They even went with Chambers the other day. That must be saying something. Tyrone Mings has always been a fucking donkey for me. Do you know what I mean? but still a better donkey than say Holding. Do you know what I mean? But I'm just saying, still a donkey of a footballer. The only thing I liked about Tyrone Mings is he's got a left foot on him. I don't know. We play Villa soon. Why do I think they'll sort their lives out before that? But anyway, hold on. I think we need to stop worrying about City. Yeah, I don't know. Very good confidence, morale boosting victory just before they fucking come the Emirates, though. We need to take this game to them like we did at the Etihad. Only much more clinical. We can beat them. That is fighting talk from Hazard K. Does anyone agree with Hazard? Liakers has kind of said 2-1. If I was being real, and I don't like talking for a big geezer, I reckon that's more Liakers' heart than his head, though. Start a new channel, Cooking Danny. But do you know what? Yeah, I'm actually going to be honest. When I started this channel, it was actually that close. We am I going to do a football or Danny AFC TV, or am I going to do some mad chef thing? It was actually very, very close. I thought about it for months. I agonized over it for quite a while. That is quite crazy considering how much I love this channel and how natural everything seems here right about now. But it actually, honestly, was that close, bros. I agonized for a month, but you know what? I'm a badass cook. I can chat for days as well. Imagine me in the kitchen, half a zoot in my mouth. I tell you what you do is now, you smash these peppers, and I would have had half a zoot in my mouth and everything. I would have been pretty much me. I would have been exactly me, but just cooking with one apron on, do you know what I mean? Or just a chef white jacket. And my white chef white jacket. My chef whites. Who knows? That's interesting. Danny AFC TV. Come cook with me. Come cook. Come cook. Come cook. Nah, can't do that. I couldn't put a fucking drawer together, but couldn't fix a car. I can basically, I tell you what I could do with a car. I can put air in the tire. I can put oil in it. I'm not going to lie. I could put water in there if the car needs the windscreen needs water, and I can put petrol in the blood clot. Ask me anything else, I'll be like, huh? Okay. See, señorita. Nah. Yeah, I know my levels, innit? And I'll blatantly tell them, what do you mean you don't have to fucking fix a car, bros? Are you a man? Bros, I cook food. Shut up, bros. Ask your girl. Do you know what I mean? No, bros, I'm not having that. For a man who don't eat meat as well, you can damn cook it. Thank you so much, bros. That there is one of the biggest compliments I can have, because that is very, very true. Do you know what I mean? I've done private bookings. I've cooked in front of people, bros, when kind of pressure's on. All eyes are on me, especially if it was a Caribbean menu. Yes, I'm white. I'm rocking in with a pink hat and pink banner. Like, yo, well, go on, people. Yeah. Give me an hour or so. I'm gonna cook up some fucking magic for you, innit? Watch this. Blah. And then you got. You're the chef. You sure? Yeah. If we lose on Wednesday night, that's 1 point from 9. Yeah, scary. And that's where it turns into a problem. Man City obviously started this little run for us with the FA Cup. I'd say Newcastle stifled us with a 0-0 as well. It kind of stifled us. It's like we for me in that game, we were losing the ideas, innit? We didn't have a plan B. We didn't seem to know what to do against Newcastle, just sort of lying 4 men in the back and then putting Ramirez on to kick everyone. Do you know what I mean? We didn't know what to sort of do about that. Again, for me, we should have known, honestly, what everyone was going to come with. Like, look at Liverpool today. Liverpool are fucking shit, they'll tell you. Statistically, what did I say? It was 10th this evening. Why can they handle Everton with absolutely not a problem? That it could have been 3 and 7 and 8-0 today, and Liverpool weren't that good. But Everton never looked like Everton are fucking terrible, innit? And now I'm wondering, is fucking Ditchy going to be enough to keep them alive? Because they were fucking terrible against Liverpool. How can you be not so good again? How can you just go from bullying Arsenal to a 1-0 fucking deficit to Liverpool, and not a good Liverpool at that, just absolutely taking the piss? Salah making it look all easy again for a moment. Do you know what I mean? Unbelievable. The little 17-year-old midfielder, splendid in the middle of the park. Nunes, ever so hard working on the left wing. And Cody got his first fucking goal. Salute to that guy. I've been banned on Twitter for 12 hours for calling in a donkey. Oh, God, serious. Did they do me worse than that? They done me bad, bro. They banned me for life for telling me I was going to give someone a haircut. That's real talk. And if you ever know what this guy said to me, bros, and the kind of picture he put up, bros, seriously, I don't even want to get into it. It'll get me all pissed off. Try to put up a picture of my own child, bros. I'm putting all kind of obscenity next to it. So, Yeah, I'll be straight. I told him, I'll give you a haircut, innit, bro? You know what I mean? All right, cool. It was a dreadlock geezer, whatever. Bro, bang for bang life. I was like, raw. I didn't say nothing racist. I didn't say nothing like bad. I just said, bro, meet me in the Emirates. I'm gonna give you a haircut, bro. Time I cut off a couple bits. Do you know what I mean? What are you talking about, brother? It was a 3-2-1 more. Bro, within fucking a minute and a half, I was bang. Because I was still, I'll be honest with you, my bad, innit? I was replying. I was probably saying something. I was about to say something really fucked up to him. And do you know the little cunt Dan? When I made my new account, he fucking popped up on me one day and just went boom. And I thought, who's this little cunt? Looked at the face. I was like, oh. I literally just replied. I was like, oh God, it's fucking you. And he just put laugh out loud to it. I thought, you little cunt. I was right underneath 1,000 followers, bro. Yeah, just like I'm about the same where I'm at now. God, I'm gonna get banned for life, aren't I? I was on about 930 fucking followers, the bastards. Oh shit, that's spooky. That's exactly like what I'm on now, about 930, 935, 940, I don't know. And yeah, I got banned for life. Had to start from the beginning, bros. And it was all different, bros, because I had bare banter and bare madness chewed away. My kind of YouTube self kind of went mad about 1.5 years ago and everything. And it was a totally, so when I had to restart, it was kind of, I was lucky to get the 1,000 before, innit? I'd wake up and say good morning, it'll get 100 likes. And I was like, right, how am I doing this? And then when I come back again with the same Danny AFC TV account, it just become hard work, bros. People started hating on me fucking differently. Oh, you said this about DT. So, you know what I mean? I should have started replying to as soon as my man got locked up in jail, I should have started replying to every one of them, innit, individually. Yo, remember what you said about DT? You said he was all blessed, innit? You fucking idiots. Enough of them, and obviously being an arsehole on fat bands as well, actually sickens me, bros. Swear, I didn't even know you, but I feel like I do already, gangster. I love that, innit? Bros, you know, innit? You don't have to do a lot these days, guys. And so many people try and set me up into little mouse traps. Like someone's like the other day, like just, you know what I mean? Oh, how did they get away with it? This is the thing. Someone come in and was like, good afternoon, nonce. I was like, raw. So I just put, yo, mama. Do you know what I mean? I have to be really careful how I talk on that because as soon as they start knocking 12-hour bans on me, bro, they said a couple of days before I'm banned for life, innit? Because I usually reply to them as well. Fuck you then as well, Twitter. Fuck you as well. And yeah, I just get closed down. Why am I in the con? Too much more. Maybe I'll hire you as a private chef. No, I love you really there. You've got Super Mick Arteta. I know, bruv. We're soon about to see how super this guy is, bruv. Because this is now going to be a sticky little 4 to 6 weeks for him. Because honestly, as I said, my biggest worry is Man City, after Arsenal, have actually got now a lovely little run of 4 to 5 games where it should be just whipping beatings out to man. And I'm not going to lie, our running terrible. Do you know what I mean? All right, we've got Everton, they've beaten us already. And we've got Villa away. I'm not loving that, the Unai Emery effect. But I'd rather have Man City's next fucking month and a half in fixtures. That's what I'm basically saying. Good evening, brother. Good evening, Arsene. How are you? What is your predictions for Wednesday? How are you feeling? If Arsenal were to sign a young French player right now, who would you choose, Arsene? Which young French footballer out there right now is most suited to Super Mikel Arteta's squad as it is right now? Do you rate the Brazilian striker from Athletic Paranaense? Victor Roque, he's 17. He's about to turn 18 at the end of the month. Arsenal have been linked with a sensational, and I do say the word sensational, move for the 17-year-old Brazilian under 20 international. I know he doesn't play for international. Anyway, now that I'm off, brother, had a few beers, drinking a few swifts, and smoke time. Peace out to you, my G. It is almost time when I'm going to go. It's not going to be an hour and a half stream today. We're going to be out of the building early. I'm going to now play with my scenery behind. Thank you. You really said the picture was kind of sick. It sparkles when you go close. But yeah, shout out to all the real ones. I nearly signed Mbappe for us. Fucking nearly one day, though, innit, son? Next time you tell me you almost got Mbappe, you almost got Ronaldo, you almost got Messi, bros, I'm gonna have a whole fucking. I'm gonna have to come and see you, son. I'm telling you, we're gonna have words, innit? Because why didn't you fucking get it over the line then? Do you know what I mean? Mbappe, Messi, Ronaldo. I know you bid 8.4 for fucking Ronaldo. And then Man United kind of gazumped us for 12 million. But you shouldn't have let him out of Highbury. You shouldn't have let him out of Highbury Quadrant, Highbury Corner, whatever you want to call it, the fucking old Avenue Road. You should have fucking strapped him down and made him sign the fuck. Here's a pen, son. You go home then. But no. You've been too fucking nice, you know what I mean? You had to fuck about, didn't you? I wasn't really saying Kante. And what do you want, a fucking medal? All right, what did Ibrahimovic tell you? I don't do trials. Well, I would have punched him in his mouth as well, Arsenal, I have to say. Gareth Bell, I don't ever remember you being in for him. You flirted, everyone flirted with apparently bidding the £5 million that Tottenham actually signed Gareth Bell for. Messi, Ronaldo. I think the police just knocked on the door or something. No, I'm joking actually, but something that fucking happened there. I also nearly signed I'm brilliant, isn't it? Chiellini, Ibrahimovic, Gareth Bell, Messi, and Ronaldo. I'd agree with every single one of them. You should have signed every single one. But where did Gareth Bell come from? Are you telling me Porky's Arson? Are you tricking me there, Arson? Because you know what? We actually never went in for Gareth Bell. Arsenal, as far as I know it, registered their interest in Gareth Bell, and then, I don't know, a week or two later, it wasn't like it was an hour or two later, a week or two later, Tottenham signed him for £5 million. A cheeky little £5 million offer. Brilliant business, isn't it? Gotta love fucking Daniel Levy deep down in you boys. But guys, please get the lights on the video. Do subscribe if we're new. Yaya Toure and everyone I nearly sent. Well, you had his brother. His brother fucking recommended you to him. So what did you tell his brother? Nah, I prefer you, mate. Can you remember the game that you actually trialed Yaya Toure? Can you remember the game, son? That you actually trialed? Yaya Toure did play in an Arsenal shirt. Bros, I was fucking Arsene Wenger's inside man. Who do you think found them all them talents? Charles Gramondi shit. I shouldn't have admitted to that. Emmanuel Petit, Mark Overmars, Nicholas Anelka. I fucking found them all them fucking talents. Who are you talking about, son? Don't you fuck me about, boy. I was Arsene Wenger's fucking chief scout. I was closer to him than Francis Cadgio was. We used to blaze big zoots like that on a Friday night and talk just football and tactics and statistics. He used to blow my mind with statistics. He'll take 2 puff of a zoo, bros. Well, if you've seen Arsenal take 2 puff of a zoo, bros, oh, Lord of mercy. And then he could talk for 3.5 hours about the same footballer and his left foot and his technique and how he crossed the ball in and exactly where the ball would go. He had all of the freeze frame, skies technology. Look here, he's going to whip it into this area and he'll start putting his Arsenal X's in. I used to call him his Arsenal X's. Do you know what I mean? Me and Arsenal are closer. You prefer not to speak, yeah? You prefer not to speak. So you actually did. You didn't sign him. You trialed Yaya Toure, and he played down at Barnet, down at Underhill. I do believe Toure scored as well in a 4-1 victory for Arsenal, and then he was sent home to Bereaven. I do believe the same club that we actually took his brother Colo from, who was the Wigan manager for about 55 days. Guys, please hit the likes in the video. Do subscribe if you're new. Arsenal. We need to talk, mate. We need to sit down and talk about old times again. Over a zoot again. A coffee and a zoot. That's what you used to, a coffee. You used to call it. A coffer. A coffee. A coffee. A coffee. Whatever you want to call it, Arsenal. And a zoot. We used to discuss football for many hours. They were very beautiful times. It was the greatest signing in your opinion. Could have been any of the very first ones, bro. It was Patrick Vieira, 3.5. His very first signing. Could it have been Thierry Henry at 10.9? The Overmars at £7 million from Ajax wasn't too fucking shabby. 3.5 million Petit, not bad at all. Obviously, it was 5 million, but it included Gilles Gramondi. Christopher Ray, Alex Meninga. Anelka was a blinding signing, £500,000. Helped win us a league, FA Cup, scored in the FA Cup final, fucked off to Real Madrid for 23.5 mil. 23 mil profit, or did he go for 23 mil? 23 or 23.5? 23 mil, £22.5 million profit. Not bad work from Arsene, do you know what I mean? He always said, though, he intended Henry and Anelka to play together. Imagine that there, guys. That would have scared the fucking asshole of fucking Premier League defences. Shouts out to you, Arsene. This has been a beautiful trip down memory lane. You should have gone in 2014, Arsene. Sent us back years. Tell him fucking Lee. Anyway, Arsene kind of fucked up. They had to quickly catch him out on his old Toure talk. Do you know what I mean? You'll remember that lead down at Underhill. Yaya Toure did actually play for Arsenal. I do believe he scored in that game, but he was deemed not good enough. But he was a centre forward as well. He did play centre forward at Underhill. He was obviously a striker in them days, and we sent him back to Bereaven, as far as I know. And then it was a few years later he went everywhere else, bros. Do you know what I mean? But Kolo Toure used to tell Arsene Wenger every 3 months, annually, mate, please sign my brother. He's a lot better than me. Sign my brother, 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 sign my brother. Wenger never done it. If I was manager last season, we would have made top 4. I actually believe that. I do believe that because the squad was almost there. It was the naivety from Little Pep. It was a bottle job from Little Pep, and the rest is absolute history. And we're going to see how much of a bottle job Little Pep is when Big Pep comes and faces him on Wednesday. It's Big Pep versus Little Pep on Wednesday, guys. Please hit the likes on the video. Please subscribe if you're new. What kind of number is that? I've never seen that number in my life. Hello, good evening. And then you hung up on me. You fucking... You told you fucking... I'll knock him out. I'll fucking knock him out. I was never back like Arteta. You lied though. You said every season that you could sign a player for £100 million. You were probably told to say that, but why would you lie to me, Arsene? Why would you lie to me, Arsene? You broke my heart. You made a big man cry when you used to say them things to me. You brought a grown man to fucking tears, Sam. It's 4th place, still a trophy. It's 4th place, still a trophy, Arsene. If you come back tomorrow, what would be your targets? If you come back tomorrow, if you come back at the end of the season, what would your targets now be at Arsenal? Would 4th place, as Lee Akers said, shouts out to you, Lee, would 4th place still be the target? Or do you think we have a team equipped to win the league? And if we do have a team equipped to win the league, why couldn't you fucking do that in the last fucking 10, 11 years of your fucking... I'm liking this new situation because I can proper the old feet are up now. Here we go. I just have to twist to fucking do the comments, you bastard. I'm joking. To super fans and top gooners, yes, apparently I hear we are exceeding expectations. I like that comment. To super, you've been watching me and your super fans and top gooners. That's exactly what I'd call the fucking wretches as well. Absolutely shouts out to you, Arsene. I like that. As for these super fans and top gooners, yes, they reckon we are punching above our weight. It was funny 3 weeks ago though when we were about 8 points clear. It was funny. It was like you'd see their Twitter posts. Just woke up. Yes, we are still on top of the league. The view is very good from here. You fucking wet ones. Why is a lot of the Arsenal... I love Arsenal, but why is our fucking fan base full of wet ones? Seriously. Please give a like on the video. Do be subscribing if you're new. Why aren't all of them like me, Agers, UE, and all of the real ones? You lowered the fucking standards of this club, boy. My aim was always to compete, but I was never backed like the Spanish Tony. All right, so how about one of your last windows? Lucas Perez, 19 mil. Granit Xhaka, 34 mil, who's actually, as we all know, super Granit. He's still at the club. And the defender, that cunt. He's so shit. Mustafi for 34 million. How's about one of your last windows, your £90 million window? How does that... was that one of your better windows for you, Arsenal? Lucas Perez, Granit Xhaka, and Mustafi. Your stubbornness is to blame, Arsenal. George Graham and Herbert Chapman over you any day. Go on, Lee. Even though I wouldn't necessarily agree with that. Well, Chapman was clearly before me, so I'm going to say there's absolutely zero about the old Chappers. As for George Graham, it was a bit boring. 1-0 to the Arsenal. 1-0. I loved Copenhagen, though. Copenhagen was a very beautiful day. Super tiny Gooner, but Copenhagen was a lovely day, innit? Remember, it was yesterday. And then the year after, we come with night kits that said Arsenal and Gooners at the back. Like, I was like, oh my fuck. Excuse me. I was like, oh my fuck, we've gone and done it. Team Ola. Hey, Ted's is in your neck of the woods. Seriously, I've got a tracker on him. Is he down your sides? Because I can't find him in the manor, bros. Where's that fucking Ted? Because I can't see him in the manor, bros. I'm telling you. I got Aubameyang my last season. Maybe EL semi-final and Caravan Cup final. Also qualified for Europa. The Spanish Tony Pulis 8th, 5th. True, true, and true. As for the Caravan Cup, I'll give that one a miss. And I'm not going to have that really. But guys, please get a like on the video. We are going back and forth with Arsene Wenger this evening. Shouts out to Team Muller, to Wenger, to Lee Akers, to Hanyumi, to Kamala, to UE, to Tyler, to Jean R.B., to Linda, to Phil Mitchell, to Akers again, to UE again, to Ella, to all the real ones on the groups. Guys, everyone on the groups and the WhatsApp and the Twitter group, please you know what to do. Share the link. Please get the likes on the video. Do be subscribed if you're new. And everyone is in the mix and in for the prize for the Friday show, the weekend warm-up show. Remember, this Wednesday does count, so please get your predictions in for Arsenal versus Man City, as it counts to the overall prize at the end of the month. So please be getting the likes on the video just for that. Terrible throws of the FA Cup, Caravan Cup consistently. If it wasn't for Emi Martinez and Aubameyang, you'd have never have won that FA Cup anyway, and you'd still be sitting here as a potless Arsenal manager. That's the absolute truth. You're going to be potless at the end of the season as well, where I see it. Do you know what I mean? Well, we're not going to win the FA Cup this year, are we? We're not going to win the Caravan Cup, are we, this year? We have got the Europa League, though. Hooray! Ooh, when's that Barcelona-Man United game? That must be storming up on the dep on us. That must be coming up real soon. Seriously, when is Barcelona-Man United? There's a couple of interesting fixtures. I might have to start doing watch-alongs for each and every motherfucker out here. I might have to cover that Barcelona-Man United game. Seriously, that could be funny, especially this second leg. Guys, please hit the likes on the video. Do be subscribing if you're new. We have got maybe 5-10 minutes left of this stream. Guys, what are we thinking? Quickly into some of the news again today before I start disappearing and dipping out of the stream. Shit, yeah, because I got a nasty early start in the morning. But anyway, Austin Trusty, he's 24. What do we do with this guy at the end of the season? He isn't actually as young as I thought he was. But anyway, we signed him for £1.8 million. Is it time to let Trusty go, even though he actually hasn't played a minute for Arsenal Football Club? Inter Milan and the credit crunch and Brexit that's going on in Italy, they're ready to let go striker Lautaro Martinez. He is not my cup of tea. Every time I see him, he kind of flatters to the sea, but and that's even for Brazil. So anyone linking Arsenal with Martinez, please drop me out. West Ham are interested in Man City's proposal. Yes, they would love a bit of the Leeds United guy, or the former Leeds United guy. They will take Calvin Phillips and 65 to 70 million pounds from Man City for their skipper Declan Rice. That would kind of close down anything Arsenal would have to offer. Number one, West Ham would have 65, 75 million pounds to spend in the market, and they've actually got a ready-made replacement, an English fucking midfielder, pretty much a DM who's ready just to walk in and pretty much do the same job as Declan Rice. Fantastic piece of business if that one was to come to fruition come the summer. Victor Roque, guys, keep your eye on this guy. He's 17. He plays for Athletic Paranaense. Fuck me, I hate trying to pronounce these Brazilian fuckers' name. Let me just call him Paranaense. Yeah, say it fast. Yeah, he's linked to Barcelona, Madrid, PSG, Arsenal, Chelsea, Liverpool, Man United are all circling around the Brazilian kid. He's 17. He turns 18 at the end of the month. His stats are a bit inconclusive. I think it's overall he's played about 53 professional games and scored about 13 goals, adding 6 assists to that. But word on road is he's pretty shit hot. But they did say this about Hendrick a couple of months ago. Where was this guy? But he turns 18 this month and he's ready to leave the country. Charlie Patino still hasn't been offered a new deal by Arsenal. This kid obviously is 19. He's on loan at Blackpool, guys. What is your thoughts? Please leave in the comments below. Moise Caicedo has told friends he fears his Arsenal dream is over. Other Premier League news. Sabitzer says he is ready to stay in Manchester. There's conflicting sort of prices. One sort of source says he can stay for £20 million, which I think would be a fucking bargain. Why is it 20 million? And other people say Bayern Munich want £53 million. Ruben Neves has done a U-turn and a spectacular U-turn at that. After saying he wanted to play for no one else apart from Barcelona, he still says it is his intention one day to play for Barca. But he would accept a deal from any of the top 4 of England's finest clubs. Man City want to go full English. That's bacon, eggs, beans, chips, ash brown, fried slice. That actually equals Maddison, Rice, and Jude Bellingham in the summer. Newcastle got to tempt Lazio into selling Milinkovic-Savic. That will be a deal between 40-45 million pounds. Newcastle are ready to give him a 10 million pound signing on fee in hope it gets the deal over the line. Liverpool will invest heavily in the summer. 3 major signs will come in. 2 central midfielders, and unbelievably, I'm hearing a striker could be wanted. Darwin Núñez, Diaz, Cody. But anyways, Moise Caicedo looking to get out of Brighton in the summer. Chelsea, Arsenal, Liverpool will all have something to say about this. And Tielemans says he is ready to extend his career in England and the Premier fucking League. Let's be honest, he flew the FA Cup. He certainly did. Bit of Martinez. Martinez was fucking unbeatable at the time. And Aubameyang was scoring goals on the left wing, which I never wanted him on the left wing, but it seemed to be working at that time. Would you take a draw on Wednesday? Shouts out to you, Josh Johnson. Blatantly, honestly, yes, I would, bruvs. I blatantly would. 2-2 works for me, mate. I don't know why I've got kind of 2-2 in my head. Yeah, it works for me because I can't see a victory. We're not playing good football. We have been kind of shit for 3-4 games in a row. Newcastle were very stale. We offered very little up front. We were very unimaginative. My worry of Newcastle and Everton, but see, now I've got a conflicting worry for Brentford. My worry Newcastle and Everton was they come to kind of spoil the game. They didn't want to let, like, Newcastle have got a very strong and mean defence, the best in the Premier League, I think, and it probably still is. Everton, the new manager effect, yes, I get it, blah, blah, blah. But you know what? They shit. They offer nothing. How did they still beat us? Look at Liverpool tonight. They're not really doing well. They're 10th now. Still handled Everton with absolute ease and no problem. That's a lot of my problems. I'm wondering, is it a nerve thing after the Man City, the FA Cup? Has it kind of got into our minds mentally? Zinni hasn't looked kind of right. Martinelli's looked fucking disgusting. And I love Martinelli, so I don't think I'm aiming at him. But Zinni's looked very, very shaky. Odegaard's been non-existent. Anyway, but onto the Brentford game. Now, even though Brentford do choose to play 3 at the back, they're not actually spoilers. They come out to play football. They're very attacking. They use their wing backs. They use the front well. And Bo, the number 19 and Bo, and Bamba Bo, yeah, him. Ivan Toney also up front. They use these kind of guys effectively. But they didn't come out to spoil the game. So I actually thought this would be not an easy victory for Arsenal, but we'll get back to winning ways because Brentford won't come and spoil. They'll play an open game of football and look to win the game. And I thought this will work into Arsenal's favour. It didn't. We went 1-0 up. We lost our nerve and control immediately. And if you want to be fucking absolutely Thomas Frank about it, we could have lost the game. If Ivan Toney was a half-decent striker, there's so many people that call for Ivan Toney at Arsenal. If he was a decent striker, he would have scored a hat-trick and would have been put away 3-0 or 3-1. So that's why I still would never take Ivan Toney at my club. Do you know what I mean? He's a touch better than Eddie Nketiah. I don't want a touch better. Just give me a better striker all around, or just give me Florian Balogun back. Do you know what I mean? Guys, please hit the likes on the video. Do be subscribing if we is new. Josh, what do you think? What do you think? Have a comment back. I take a draw immediately. I'm really unconfident about this draw at the moment, though. Seriously, there's nothing that suggests. Like, the only thing I can think of and grasp at, like it's a fucking carrot and you're dangling it, is, of course, it's better competition. It's little Pep versus big Pep. And surely, if he can't get his players up for this game here in a bad run or not, seriously, little Pep is in trouble, innit? That's all I'm going to say, guys. Little Pep is in trouble. And if we do lose, and if it was a bad loss as well, and I'm talking a good 2-3-0 kicking right up our arse, I'd imagine our season will start to very, very slowly start falling apart. And the super fans and the Twitter heroes will say, well, don't worry, we were punching above our weight. It was only top 4 we requested at the start of the season. So fuck you, Daddy AFC TV. But yeah, top 4 will probably... I'm not going to say a struggle. Would we finish somewhere like 3rd? I wouldn't be surprised if the league did finish like Man City, Man U, Arsenal. If we're beaten on Wednesday, I reckon there will be a fucking tumble because we're already tumbling. We're not really scoring. We badly, and I know he's only scored 4 goals for the club, but a lot of people do believe that he actually is Jesus Christ and not just Jesus. Do you know what I mean? So we do need Jesus back ASAP. He does provide the press for us. He works hard. He obviously commands the respect of every fucking player at the club. So do you know what? I'm not going to say rush him back. I hear the end of March. Please, bruv, that's got to be at the start, middle March, fucking latest. We need you back, Jesus. But in saying that, this motherfucker had the audacity to go 10, 11 games without scoring a goal. So really and truly, fuck me. If our strikers between them get as many as fucking Balogun does in France, fuck me. They've probably done well, wouldn't it? Why is Balogun in France if he can outscore both of our strikers? Our superstar, that was the £40 million gem that had a year left on his contract. We like the fucking games with fucking 5 months left on his contract this time. We decided to buy another gem, but from Brighton down the road. That one fucking makes me slightly ill. And another guy with 5 years in his contract, even though they could have extended it by another year, Chelsea, not that they wanted to, because he's a fucking cocksucker, doesn't know if he's Brazilian or Italian. We decided to buy fucking Jorginho fucking 5. Swear to God, I shit you not, I'd rather fuck all than spend 52 million on fucking dickheads in January and just, you know what, pray, wing it, do whatever, pray for no injuries, get to the summer and fucking go again. I didn't want squad players. Spenzia. Who the fuck is Jacob? Tough one to call, bro. It's whether your boys, who do you support, can handle the pressure or not. And this is the problem, bro. And the pressure actually is going to start right at the top. This is where Arteta has to now earn his coins, his money, his fucking massive contract, his weekly wage. Earn it, motherfucker, because you know what? This is the penultimate time. We're going to actually see now, isn't it? Are Arsenal going to come out and try and grab this game by the scruff of the neck? Are we going to look like shit? We've just shit ourselves. Are we going to bottle it big time? Do you know what I mean? All soon to be revealed, guys. Yes, I'm looking forward to the game. Am I slightly nervous? Fuck yeah. I'm off to McDonald's for some coffee. Take good care, my G. I will speak to you soon. 10 p.m. live tomorrow. We'll look at the Man City game again. We'll look at some transfer gossip. And straight into the watch along, brother. It's Wednesday evening. Thanks for your love and thanks for the love and always been on the channel on the support, brothers. The support, that's the word I was looking for. Thanks for the love and the support always, G. A draw at the Emirates would benefit City more than us. But as the saying goes, if you can't win the game, don't lose it. Absolutely, brothers. And at this moment, I just don't want to lose it. There's nothing more than just, I know it's very obvious to say we're Arsenal fans, but who do you support, by the way, brother? Josh? Seriously, a defeat is going to be more and more, because remember that'll be 2 defeats in 2 weeks from Man City, or 10 days, 12 days, whatever. It'll be two defeats within whatever days by Man City, and it's like, well, that's the team that's going to go and win the league. They're the benchmark, innit? And if they beat you twice in a fucking week or so, do you know what I mean? I don't give a fuck. The first game was just the FA Cup, and we didn't have our fucking absolute A team out. Well, do you know what? We haven't got fucking anything else after an A team, so something we do have to spread it out somewhere. Guys, very quickly for 2 fucking solid minutes. Europa League. Does anyone give a fuck? Obviously, we're going to cover it every Thursday night. We'll probably get Manny back in for a couple of them. Shouts out to Manny. But when does it start again? Starts in a few weeks. I know the Champions League restarts itself real soon. Guys, another one. Shall I start covering some Champions League games on the channel? Do I keep to just Arsenal? Obviously, all the boxing I'm covering forever. Like, the views on the boxing is pretty good. Even on the women's one, Clarissa Shields, that was half decent views. Do you know what I mean? It's a lot better than some of my 10 p.m. lives. So boxing is always going to continue on this channel going forward, especially the pay-per-views. I love a bit of it. Do you know what I mean? So, guys, boxing, yes, the Friday night show ain't going to change now. We're going to keep the score predictor game. A prize at the end of every month for the people that can score the Premier League, who can correct any of the weekends every week, each and every weekend the Premier League scores. So that will continue. The weekend warm-up show will be again this Friday. I might have someone on with me, maybe a Hazard, maybe a Manny. I might bring a Lié because of someone on if he has fancies a touch of it. If it was me and Lié, because I can imagine that'd be a bit of a laugh that one day, and we'll just bounce off each other and then predict our scores, guys. But guys, please be getting the likes on the video. Do be subscribing if you're new. I am looking to people to host this show with me on a Friday. Even other fans out there, Everton fans, Man City fans, Leicester fans, Leeds fans, whatever. I need to actually, when we're playing, whoever we're playing at the weekend, I should try and hunt one of their fans down and get them on to come and host a show with me, and we'll go through the teams, the Premier League games, every game, and we'll all lay our predictions on every score and see who is the G. I am leading the league. I'll say leading. I'm leading in alphabetical order. Hanyumi also leads with me, and so does Grievo. So I still lead in alphabetical order. Blow me. So in the first weekend's roundup, I've got 2 correct scores. Hanyumi's got 2 correct scores, and Grievo's got 2 correct scores. And then Yui and some of the troopers are stuck on 1 correct score. But all can change. There is another 10 Premier League games as of this weekend. So we'll look at Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays games. Duly, of course, after the Arsenal Man City game. and I'm looking for one more midweek show. So, guys, give me an idea, a couple of ideas. I need to have another midweek show. I've been threatening to get a girl on the channel, but maybe. But then again, it feels assault. No, I'm joking. Sorry, that's a bit blasphemous. You know what I mean, mates? From Talk Steph. But guys, honestly, I'm not going to keep nattering on to the early hours of the evening. Please hit the likes on the video. Do be subscribing if you're new. I am changing the settings again. The picture behind me, the random picture, that wasn't supposed to be there. I'm changing everything. I'm changing how everything is here, just for my feng shui, just for my breathing and my je ne sais quoi, just for everything, just for security reasons. So yeah, I'm changing it up. I'll have to move these pictures. The pictures are gonna have to move again. They're gonna come to this wall, but you probably can't see this one over here. Desk, the Apple spins around. I don't know. And I've got to get my ass live on Twitch or TikTok. They're mainly TikTok soon. I'm going to have to start building this TikTok thing, but I haven't even put a hello, let alone a video yet. So I don't know how I managed to get people to follow me. But anyway, I'll start busting it up on there soon. I'm going to drop a video, possibly after we get beat on Wednesday night. That will be my debut on TikTok. Yo, Arteta lovers! Yeah, I can just see it, innit? Seriously. I can just see it now. I know I'm going to start my TikTok shit, innit? I'll start off with a bang on Wednesday night. If we draw or win, fucking great stuff. I'll start again on TikTok another day. But guys, on them bombshells, shells and notes, where did Team Muller go? But shout out to Team Muller, to Jean RB, to Josh. Josh, where did you go? You hiding? Shout out to Arsene Wenger. Shout out to Lieka. Shout out to Hazard. Shout out to Linda. Shout out to Ty, Hanyumi, Grivo, WB, all the man in the group. Who I forgot in the group? Long Bergkamp. Where's Long Bergkamp at recently? Just shouts out to all the real ones. Guys, it is Arsenal Man City, 8 p.m. kickoff. I do believe, yeah, it is an 8 p.m. kickoff Wednesday evening at the Emirates. It will be live and exclusive on Danny AFC TV. It is a huge game. I'll be in the building nice and early, 7:30 live. I will duck out of the live at around 10-2, or depending on the score, depending on how jolly I am. And then I'll be back for either one fuck of a reaction or one jolly as a fuck reaction. So I do think that covers everything. Victor Roque, the next Brazilian wonder kid to keep your eye on, especially if you think people could be joining Arsenal. Edu Setford Hawks with his family. Guys, we shall see in it. We'll get to the truth in it. Danny AFC TV will always keep you in the loop. But guys, until tomorrow night, that is it for another day. 10 p.m. live tomorrow, Manchester City Eve. Please get the likes on the video. Do be subscribing if we is new. We'll be covering everything tomorrow. Arsenal Man City, team news, the expected 1 to 11s. How do we expect to go up against each other? Will the fat boy, Carl Walker, come back in for the young kid, Nico, or whatever his name is, the little mixed race you? We'll go into everything Man City, Arsenal tomorrow night. Please get the likes on the video. Do be subscribing if you're new, and I will catch everyone tomorrow. Guys, Danny's final thought. Yes, I'm in panic stations. I can't see a victory. I'm pleading to God for a good start, a fast, hard 10, 15 minutes. Shove it at them, kick it at them, take a yellow card if you have to, bully them, kick, punch, scream. Do what everyone's done to us for the last week and a half. Everton mainly, Newcastle at home mainly. I'm not really going to cuss or hate on Brentford's performance. Brentford played fair at the back, but they come to play football and they come to actually win the game. And they probably should have and could have won the game. Anyway, literally my mouth's dry. I need a drink. Guys, I'm begging you. Start hitting that like button. Like. Don't be shy. Subscribe. I'm a real one. I said TikTok. Listen, I don't know. I've got about 50, 60 followers. Respect. I don't know how, because I've only just put my name. My name is just Danny AFC TV. Bang, blank. You've got no content. You've done nothing. I'm coming to fuck with TikTok real soon. I've heard a rumor you need like 1,000 people to go live, innit? Don't worry, I'll bust up that rule as well, innit? As soon as they start seeing me put out some mad videos, I'm sure they'll invite me to go live a little bit quicker than you did. As I do believe, without being ignorant, YouTube done that as well. What was it? Some of them comments on Twitter. How did he make the cut? How is he able to go live? You know why? Because I made the fucking rules. Guys, on that note, I'm out. Peace out. Blessings. 10 p.m. tomorrow, innit? Come on.